And welcome to Good Morning RPG. My name is Leia, and this is Matt. What are you doing? What's going
I was
on?
waiting for your intro. No,
Oh,
you're doing it.
I'm doing it.
You're doing it. We're doing it. I miss you.
Look at me, Mom. I'm on TV.
Look at me. Look at me now, Dad. Look at me. How's everyone doing? Look at me now,
Oh
Dad.
my God.
I also, Leia, you know how you're a big gay? I'm gonna crack straight into this. You know how you're a big.
I know, right?
You're a big gay. You know how you big gay?
Yeah, I am big gay.
You know it's Big Gay Month, right?
It is big gay.
It's Big Gay Month, so I pull a little Big Gay Month into Big Gay tags, so we can be like Leia, big. What the fuck is that? Oh, I just got paid. Saw not a small amount of money just give me a notification in my account. I went, oh god, I've done something wrong. Like my first thought was, genuinely like, oh shit, what happened there? Rather than,
Oh yeah.
yeah.
Hey, bajerk.
Hey, bajerk.
Oh yeah, I've had that. I've had that happen where it's like you get a notification, you're like, "Excuse me."
I went. That's because I forgot on the weekend. On Sunday, I did an 8.5 hour game.
Ooh, boy.
And it was a big one. Curse of Stride starting to wrap up.
Ooh,
But
yeah.
big game. Ooh, big game. So it was a big one. Big game. Ooh, big game. Sorry, I only set my camera up after. I have to take this camera down every Tuesday when we do the other stream, so I have to like reset it up for Thursday, and it's never correct. Never ever.
Needs some modicum of changing. No, I gotcha.
I'm sorry. I think Leia, you might be a bit quiet, but it's my end, not yours. So can you give us a little bit?
Speak words, and I can say things because I am a human who speaks words.
You are speaking very normal words. Yeah. No. All right. Is that better for everyone?
Yes, fellow humans.
Yes. It's a very good human. Oh.
Welcome to the stream, everyone.
Oh yeah.
My God.
Have you been here since this?
Yes, because I gave you my cool A Quiet Place corn info.
Yeah, good. Well, I got more buttons now. Wait, do I have more buttons? What have I got now?
Do I need to do research on corn?
No, we don't know. This was a charity thing. They gotta look.
Okay.
If you want corn facts now, give us $10 on the Ko-fi to help us get our art overlay refreshes. Because we have a tentative date for Dragon Break coming back, and we need cast tentative date for Barovia. We are looking for some. We are looking for some extra people we are looking for diversity expansion way.
Nice.
Yeah, so I got corn facts. I got corn. Did I give you the old Bunnings yet?
The old Bunnings.
Did I give you the Bunnings?
Familiar?
Did I hit you with one of these?
Yes.
All right, sweet.
Yep.
Yeah, sweet. I gave you the Bunnings. Rock up to the date and you give them the. It's always fun.
Oh my God, my face is already hot from laughing so hard already, which is great. I love that.
Yeah, good. We need that. We need that energy.
we need the serotonin.
Yeah, really.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, there it is. Okay, well, oh my God, my palate. So crispity crunchity.
Oh.
That'll be right.
Crispity crunchity?
Yeah, it's got some dried stuff on it, but I've still got the other half of the palate I can use.
Yeah.
This must have been my night before arc painting that I forgot to clean it.
Frantic.
Yeah.
Pre-competition painting.
Yeah.
Oh, now that I look at this color, I think it's like perfect the way it is.
We're doing pretty good. I need to pull up Steam because it's funny, but also oh no. I started a game last like Friday or Saturday, I want to say. Like started properly playing it, and I've already got 18 hours in it. Would you like to know what game it is?
What are you playing?
I fell really hard into the Balatro hole.
Oh, I don't know that one.
It's Leia. It's real cheap.
Yeah.
And it's like crack. It's fucking Balatro. Yeah, Envy, shut up. Yes, it is. I played nothing of it. So I try. Look, I was good. I was meant to do. I wasn't meant to do anything yesterday. I woke up early to help with Jess's mechanic car stuff, and so I from 8 a.m. until midday. I was like, just gonna play a bit of Balatro, a bit more Balatro. I think I like it a bit. And then it was 12:30 in the afternoon, and then I went, okay, I'm not gonna play anymore. I'm gonna do some like admin upkeep. And Jess was like, you don't have to. You could just hang out today and not do anything like work wise. And I went. I played Balatro for another 4 hours. I played from like 1 until 4, 4:30. About 1 until 4, 4:30. And then I haven't played it since yet. But someone was like, it's on mobile as well. And I went, don't you fucking give me hope.
Don't you say that.
Don't you tell me those poisonous words. I just need to... I'm good. My wet palette got too much water. Yes, no, it was a fucking trap. It has no rhyme or reason. You just want to keep playing. And there's no
What
loss to you. Like,
it?
Oh god. How do you describe it? It is a Now this is not going to be a genre that you're going to be like, that doesn't make sense. It is a poker roguelike deck builder where you play illegal poker hands. Your jokers are like permanent buffs, and they trigger adrenaline pump. I'm reading the thing. They trigger adrenaline pumping, outrageous combos. And it gets wild.
I can imagine.
Hey Ghost, how you doing? I'm doing pretty good. I'm talking about this game I fell really hard into. The worst part, Leia, is it's like $10. And it won Game of the Year last year. And a very famous actor dressed up as the Joker for it and accepted the award while just like making fun of everyone, calling them losers and shit. I remember who the actor was.
I don't know if it sounds like my kind of game, but I'm happy that you're enjoying it.
I looked at it and I was okay. I got a really good video about it from Bricky, because he was like, he was like, when I saw the words deck building roguelite poker game, I didn't think I'd be into it. And then there's this like 30-minute video of how he just fell into the Balatro hole because he played it for 20 hours.
Thank you.
I had watched that video 3 times before I played Balatro, and I still was unprepared for how much crack it was. It just so incredibly addictive to play. Yeah, I love Bricky. If anyone wants it, it's there. Leia, I would highly recommend just watching this to see, like, it's a 19-minute video, and I'm looking at the video right now, and I'm like, I could do with watching that again. It's like one of my favorite Bricky videos now because of just how helplessly a man fell into a silly little poker game. But it sounds like everybody else in the world also kind of did. And it's just a little bit nutty. And it's fun. It's just, I think the thing is, it takes like, for like a standard basic run, under half an hour every time. So you're kind of just like, yeah, I'll just do another one. I'll just do another one. I'll just have another game. And then it's 4 hours later and you're like, well, why didn't I do anything else? Like, I could have played Baldur's Gate or something for 4 hours, but I played my card game instead.
I think as long as it's bringing you happiness, who
It very
cares?
much does.
I fell pretty hard into, a game I enjoyed very many years ago.
Hmm.
I have fallen into, a
Oh,
Kingdom Hearts hole, and let me tell you, those games are very different as an adult.
yeah.
Yeah. Oh, boy. I was like, "How did I do this as a kid?" I was like, "Oh, right, I didn't do all the hard stuff because I was like, I'm here for the Disney
Mhm.
characters."
And you're watching Disney characters.
Yep.
Where's my? Oh, is my Stream Deck not working again? Okay. Inside window. Oh, it is working. It's just on the transition side of things. There we go. Yeah, here's the Balatro video. It's titled in all caps. Balatro review. Please help. They won't let me leave. I cannot escape. And that's the whole thing. It's whack, man.
That's funny.
Anyway, today I took a bigger photo of it because I couldn't really see it on the camera. I've got a little Davy Jones looking guy that I primed up ready to go for this,
Ooh.
and that's what I'm going to be painting today. So I think it's going to be a little
Are
bit of fun.
you painting that for something specific or just for funsies?
So if you know a friend of the channel, Domino Jack, their partner has a 3D printing slash like tabletop-y kind of service called House of Doctor, and they reached out going like, hey, can we send you a mini like to do like a little a little post when you've been painting it? And I was like, yeah, I'll do it on stream as well. They're like, oh, you don't have to, but I was like, but I want to.
But I
so
wanna.
so like it's effectively like uh uh a effectively a commission in the form of like they gave me a model to paint, and so I get to make content out of it, and it's it's a little fun freebie thing, and helping out a mate.
That's cool. I am trying to finish this model that I started, oh god, months ago.
Yeah.
I really didn't like the tan tunic that I had given her, so I'm going back to the reference photo. This looks a lot like a player of mine in one of my Odyssey games. So I'm using her character art that she sent me of her character to kind of inspire the rest of the color palette for
Mm-hmm.
this character. So she's got this kind of like tealy blue dress. And I found that Incubi Darkness is just about the perfect color
I love that
for the
color.
base. It is spectacular.
Yeah, nice.
So I've got her reference photo up here. I also posted it in live chats if anybody wants to see this beautiful piece of art. I don't know the program that she uses to like do the modeling for her character. But she sent me this really cool 3D model of like her character, like all posed up and stuff like that, which is very cool.
Nice. That's fun.
Um,
Would
but I
you like to?
posted some art if anybody wants to see it.
Oh yes, it's in live chats if anyone wants to see it, along with the Bricky video link. Um, so okay, one, all of this made me forget to take my meds this morning. I had another classic. Actually, no, I didn't have a classic. I had a new delivery driver beef where they simply like they picked up my order, and I'm like, I understand traffic and stuff. That's fine. But what I didn't expect was them to drive the opposite direction for 25 minutes. And then I drove the opposite direction for like 25 minutes. And then when I contacted driver support, it was like, hey, sometimes people have other drivers. And I'm like, dude, it's been like an hour and 20 minutes. And they've been driving the wrong way for 25 minutes. Like, this is not just like, oh, the driver's got another order. This is like, hey, why did they pick up mine and then have another order? Why didn't they just take 2 separate orders? And then, like, why didn't they just do the 2 separate orders? Like, pick up this one and then pick up that one. Like, don't let someone's food go cold. And let them watch you drive away from your house in morning peak hour traffic. I'm still so angry about it.
By the way, Nate just messaged me and he goes, he's like, Matt even thought he introduced me to you. It's like, no, Maddie, my boy Leo was my first. And I'm like, bro, he did introduce.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
He did introduce us.
Yeah, I was like, because he emailed through and then I pointed towards Leia because I couldn't do it or something.
I was like,
can you say Natey, my boy? If he's like Maddie, my boy, can you say Natey, my boy? Because I thought I did.
I was like, also, he did introduce us. I remember talking to him about it, and then you started messaging me. But I was like, oh, but by the way, I'm on stream with Matt right now. So,
Natey, me boy.
you have at that.
No, it's funny. I'll give him some shit next time, or if he ends up tuning in, I'll give him shit now. I find it hilarious. Oh, Maddie, my boy.
I mean, I was his first, but
that's fine. I don't have to take his D&D cherry.
I know, I'm just.
Oh wait, he played heaps. It wasn't his first. Or you were the first out of us to DM?
First.
What, game at all?
Yeah, he had never played D&D before.
Why did I think? Oh, okay. And look how far he's come. Look at our boys. Look at our boy. Got a fully fledged D&D addict now. We got him good into the game. Oh, you feel bloody proud, mate. Yeah, I feel bloody proud. You know, you see him graduate from newbie player to dying constantly and or figuring out the world. The world that you play in. And, it's plus a feeling, mate. The bloody feeling. I don't know what I'm doing.
I don't know.
Sometimes you gotta let the thought just play out.
Yeah. I love like waking up in the morning when he was still in my game and his
messages just to be like, hello.
Huge amounts of messages to like, if I do this, can I do this? And I'm like, I love you so much. Thanks for working. Yeah, because
it means he's
Thanks for thinking about this.
Yeah, and it like some people would like, you know, I don't, but I know that like I know that's if someone, I don't know, I've seen DMs be like, this person's messaging and blah 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 blah. But like he's trying to get into the game, so I'm like, yeah, do it, go off.
Yeah.
Tell us about that.
He wanted to know how to be a better player, because I think because we had a couple of veterans in that game, that he felt a little bit of pressure to perform well.
Yeah.
But he ended up being.
You perform at the pace you're comfortable with.
Yeah.
Okay, so I got old piratey lad, and I think I'm gonna just pull up literally like Davy Jones.
I think I'm gonna have to.
It's like I could literally just paint it like this guy, the Davy Jones from Pirates of the Caribbean type.
Mm-hmm.
And like, you know, cartoon him up a bit. So like, you know, he's got really kind of like greenish flesh, and he's got like, I mean, this Davy Jones very much has like a it's very like black in tones because he's supposed to be the villain. However, I'm thinking I might go like more leathery colors, and then maybe like black pants. And he can have like nice, or do you reckon leather pants and like black flowing cloak? But the cloak is like wrapped around his body.
Do me something real quick and look up like Davy Jones concept art.
Davy Jones concept art.
Because sometimes when characters are in concept, they are a little bit more high contrast, so they're not always like, I don't know, this is like how my brain would think about it, is like if I wanted to take inspiration from Davy Jones but didn't want all those like really dark tones, you'd see what the concept artists originally had planned, and sometimes their colors they're like a little bit more high contrasty.
Yeah. Actually, I can't find any. I found kind of some, but like, oh, that one's kind of good. Yeah, this one's got like, the deep blue, like literally an incubi darkness kind of vibe on their cloak.
Yeah.
Okay, so I've got this where this one's kind of like a actually his tentacles are more fleshy toned than I thought, so I could go down that route.
Yeah.
But I really like the floating aquatic, so I was thinking of like doing the greenish skin, but then having like blue in the shading, like a soft, like tealy blue down there.
Yeah.
So here's the one. I think this is Davy Jones from Fortnite, so he'll have poppy colors here. That must be his in-game model. So he's got that big crab hand, which I don't have, but he's got like a red crab hand. He's got like it's like a sickly kind of greenish tentacles. Oh, sorry, it's on stream now. I just realized it wasn't. We got like this one. Where it's like, he's got a big claw hand, and then we've got this one that's like more like the Connect Adventures, where it's like a bit more of like a dark sea green blue.
I do like that with the browns and teals.
Yeah. And then we've also got this one, which is more of the movie one, where it's like the cloak is like still that same like green blue.
Yeah. Oh, I love that with the contrast with like the red sash and the green tunic.
See, the green tunic, I'm probably going to make the green tunic more of his flesh tone, where it's like the Kroot skin color. So like a khaki green, kind of similar to that shirt. So I'm like, the poppy color for that would be like so I actually think this palette works quite well.
Okay. I can see the vision.
I could have it go all the way up to those like brighter kind of khaki yucky tones, and then it looks like he's got a bit of red in his squid tentacles because of the blood. But I don't know if I want to go red. I like
you could go like more of like a fleshy pink.
Well, I like the idea of it being like a cool shade.
Okay.
I just don't know if that's going to work with the rest of it, because his skin very clearly contrasts against the rest of it as a result.
I was going to say, if you're going to go more blues and greens, then you probably want to go like more tan brown for...
Because this one's got he's got it, so I'll bring back the camera. This one's got his shirt off, so he's really only got, like, his duster cloak is around his waist, and he's got he's got belts holding up his pants and stuff.
Okay.
So he's a lot more like, he's very dynamic, but he's a lot more nude in that sense. So the green, I was thinking the green, like basically like a similar to this Death Guard green. So this is already base coated effectively. That I would keep this, and then I would shade down and highlight up from here. So that's basically the skin tone, mid-tone already, in that sense.
Okay. So
because that means the majority of his body will already be that.
Like Incubi Darkness jacket.
So the jacket around his waist, darkness. Okay.
Like the jacket that's kind of like swirling around him.
Yeah.
It's like his like coat.
That's his his
Incubi
duster,
Darkness. I'd probably do like a mid to deep brown pant, black boot, and a red sash.
Yeah, I think so too. So like I've got this like real dark scabbardy brown here. Then I can start there. It's like Rhinox hide level.
Yeah.
Or I could go. You mean like a red brown or like a cold brown? I was thinking cold brown.
I would probably I think you're safe going either way since
I
you're
think
gonna
cold
have that
brown.
pop of I yeah, my gut says is leaning towards cold brown as well. Since you kinda want that sash to probably be a little bit more poppy.
Yeah,
Bless
I think I'll
you.
go cold brown. So it's like the scorched earth kind of realm rather than the scabbard brown. Because the oh no, hold on, what's scabbard
Mhm.
brown? Where's the fuck is scabbard brown? Oh, leather brown. Okay, leather brown's kind of the mid ground. I might actually just go the leather brown because it's kind of sits directly in the middle of the two. All right, so I'll do that, and then I think the Hydra green is my incubi. Hydra. Yeah, Hydra is close enough to incubi. Between dark green, like between incubi darkness and I think what's the I can't remember the other one's called, but they're very like they're so close. That one's just slightly more blue,
Oh,
one's slightly more
Stegonon scale.
Stegadon scale, because the Stegadon scale is the slightly bluer version.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's already coded. I might go straight onto that. Oh, and then I need to do like wood paneling. So if I make the leathers actually leathers, that means I could make the because he's got like the pirate ship broken wooden barrels. So I need to make that probably
Mhm.
need to make that a different brown, but I might make that the cold brown because it'll stand out
You could
better.
do Yeah, you could do cold brown, or if you look up, like, what
Oh, driftwood colors,
waterlogged
yeah.
waterlogged wood would look like.
Because I could also make it like I could make it like a cold brown and then wash it with a lot of green to give that like underwater effect.
Oh, yeah. That would be cool.
So like waterlogged wood has kind of like
It's like
it's got a
greenish
green
tint
slick
to it.
to it, yeah.
Yeah.
I could also do all this stuff and then coat it in gloss at the end. Make it look wet.
Mhm.
I don't know if that would work nicely, but I want to make it look wet.
Um, if you, uh ba-da-da-da-da.
Ba-da-da-da-da.
Ba-da-da-da-da. If you were to, clear coat in a matte, uh you could go over it with a technical to make it look shiny again. So
Technical, like
just
the
that
art
bit
code or
looks
something.
shiny. Yeah.
Okay, so I got those, and then I think I'll go like all the way down to like. Is that a warm red? I think that's a cold red as well. So like, I could
You
still.
could go cold
I was
red,
gonna say cold red might
like
be the way.
like, uh, um,
Down near like Wazdaka red kind of thing.
like a burgundy.
Maybe not burgundy. I do really like the cold
No,
red
no,
in
I'm
terms of.
not that you would go that deep, but just like head towards that color
Yeah,
where
I'm
it's like
thinking like
burgundy
the
that like
corn red kind of
yeah.
thing.
Mhm.
Demon red, berserker red, sanguine scarlet. Where's berserker? Like maybe like that.
Is
Like start down there for the deep tone.
Mhm.
I've also got one. Yeah, I think that'd work. It might even be too poppy. I could go like this one. Amphora red. I see. That might be a bit colder. What do you reckon?
Um, I like the one on your left.
The super cold one. It's also. I mean, they start to all look the same at a certain point. What about now? This one's called Dread Red.
Which is the one that you just added?
The one on the far left. I actually don't think I like that one's got a bit more orange in it.
No, I don't like it either. I kind of like that middle one.
Yeah, so I think that was the one I was leaning towards as well. So the Berserker red, the original choice. Oh, no, hold on. No, Amphora red. Less blood colored and more bit more muted.
Right on.
So what is this equivalent? Amphora red. Galvorback. Yeah, that's leaning into burgundy. A touch burgundy. Note to self, don't knock the model, Matt. Okay, so largest color on here that I need to already start with is probably... What are we talking about, the pants? Like black?
Brown. Black boots.
Black boot.
Since it's the thing we don't want to focus as much on.
Black booties, can do. All right, well, I think I'm going to start with the duster cloak. And then I can do some silver on the barrel trim later, and then there's some rocks and spindly bits, but they're not really important. I think. And then like a nice dark silver with maybe a touch of green or blue in the sword.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
So I think... I reckon the coat would be the good starting point. Oh, what's that? Oh, there's a crab on his hat? Yeah, check this out. Crab on his hat. Now that little guy is going to be orange.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
That's a little orange guy. Maybe orange red. Now, yeah, I'm thinking the coat first, or... Yeah, I want to get the coat done. I want to, like, get a lot of the body done so I can start taking some progress photos. So I'm going to get the cloak, the pants done, and the boots to start with. That way I can at least shade the guy before the stream ends.
Mm-hmm.
Did I tell you I built all the Emperor's children?
Yes.
Yeah, no,
I believe.
yeah. I was like, I need serotonin at some point, and went, okay, let's do this. Let's get this done.
Emperor's children. I am. Oh. Is your vortex mixer okay?
Oh yeah, no, I was doing it wrong.
Okay.
Did it go buh 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 buh?
Yeah, it's like brah, brah, brah,
Yeah, no,
brah, brah.
I sat it on there weird. Also, these paints haven't been used in a bit, so they're probably all clogged. Because they sit directly on the mic stand, it just like hits it.
Oh, I think that does so much for the skin tone.
What'd you do?
Just like taking that outfit from being tan, that like pale tan color, to this like tealy color. All right. And we're going to try my hand at some glazing. It's been a hot minute since I've done any of that.
Oh, this has not been used in a hot minute. The mixing bowl is nowhere to be heard.
I know. It's so stressful when you're like, oh God, where is it?
Yeah, but these paints are like a few years old now.
Mhm.
What I don't want is the paint to all come out the top because they sit like facing downward.
Mm.
Give it a good old shake and bake. mixing a easy to go pancakes. I think that'll work. I'm hoping. That's mixed properly. I'm hoping.
Okay.
How's everyone in chat doing? You good? Good week so far? Oh yeah, that's nice. It's shaking up good. Oh, you know how we were talking about the spray rattle the other day? How it wasn't really working?
Mm.
Dud, I reckon dud can. This one went on so fine by comparison.
I told you, sometimes it's just a bad formula.
Yeah, I was just like, wow, you can just get a dud rattle can. I'd never had it before. But that was like I tried it a few weeks back and I was like, oh, maybe it's too cold. And then I did like the in hot water trick and it still did it. And I was like, is it not shaken up enough? So I shook the hell out of it, still did it. And I went, what about this white can that I've got? Fine first try, didn't even need to heat it up. Because the temperature's not like near zero. So I was like, it shouldn't be doing this. I've seen people spray in snow and it doesn't do this.
Mhm.
Couple of my other people I was talking to were like, well, what if it's like a propellant issue? And I'm like, yeah, but like, if it's not mixed enough, surely me mixing it and shaking it for like 3 to 5 minutes would work.
Mhm.
It's amazing what good paint does when it's actually mixed.
I
This is going on really nice.
am also having a bit of a like, holy shit, I can't believe this is working moment.
Glazing.
Yeah.
It's one of those time-consuming things that works really well, but then like how smooth you want it will be like how long you spend on it.
Mhm.
Are you glazing or you look like you're just highlighting?
No, I'm glazing.
It's
This
going on
is
way
like
brighter.
that's just because that's how I'm doing it.
Oh.
I learned this like technique where you basically you just put it on and then when you wanna, like, blend it better,
Oh,
I'll
are you
go
doing
back
like
with
the?
the original color
Are you going in with like the
and,
hard
like
blocky glazing first? So you put it on and then it. Might need you to show me
I'm
a bit more.
just I'm just kinda going with my gut here. I have no fucking clue.
Is there like a video you
Um,
watched?
I think it's just like, not one specific video, I think like, I've absorbed a lot of just watching other people paint videos. So I figure what I can do is so I've got this color right here. This is a bit of this incubi darkness and a tad just a touch of this frost blue. And then I've watered it down like crazy. I'm pulling my paintbrush through it, make sure it's like nice and saturated, but then I hit um my paper towel just to make sure that there's no like globs of wet paint, and I just figure I could keep layering on highlights, um, and then I'll probably tone it back down with, um, some Incubi Darkness again to
Yeah,
just
yeah.
I don't know, I'm I don't know if I have, like, a great, um, technique, really, I'm just
We'll see when it comes out, I guess.
Yeah.
Sounds like it might, because like on camera looking really good.
Oh, thank you. I feel like I'm going over the same area too much.
Oh, with
I
glazing,
think
you
I
kind of
need
gotta.
to well, so I feel like I did, like, a color that is, like, slightly lighter than the original, and I did it over, like, the high points, and then I just kept going over it, so I don't have any, like, gradual change. I think I just have I don't know, we'll see. I'll, I don't know. We're figuring it out. Yeah, and I figured I'll just water down some Incubi Darkness when I'm done and, uh, dim it down if it's too much.
Yeah, makes sense.
I think my problem is there's one side it's like doing this side of the model is much harder to do than I think it's what the left side of the model is easier to do than the right side
Oh yeah,
because it is like it's very natural to wanna pull my paintbrush down this way to get nice
yeah. I mean,
curves,
you can tilt the model.
but, like, doing it this way, I was doing this, and it felt very unnatural, and I wasn't getting any, like, really smooth lines,
Yeah,
so We're just figuring it out. And also, I think my highlights are getting too blue. I wonder if I'm like highlighting and mixing with a light blue, but I'm wondering if that's the wrong call.
Oh, like it's going the wrong direction.
Yeah, it's going really blue, and I want to kind of stay in that greeny teal.
You got
And
any
it's
of that
starting to like.
You got any like the croak green shade or like the oh, like you could even stick some like camo shade in there. Like a bit more khaki green.
I'm gonna see what happens if I just add white.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god, that's it. Okay, yeah,
Did you
we're
just need to
definitely
desaturate
getting.
it a bit?
I just need it. Well, it's not even just desaturation. So like you can see right here. So here's my incubi darkness.
Yeah.
And I was using this blue to create my highlight color. You can see how blue it got. But if we take my incubi darkness
Yeah,
here
yeah.
and add white to it, it still maintains the color. The camera is color correcting a little bit, but it is staying more in that green area opposed to
Yeah,
being
yeah.
really blue.
I getcha.
So I'm gonna see if I can work this in and maybe do some corrections. Oh my god, that's so good.
I just realized this is the first time in a very long time that not one but both of us have been doing something non-Warhammer. Because normally one of us
You're
is always
totally
doing.
right.
I think one of us is usually doing some kind of Warhammer. And
Mhm.
like I was just thinking about it, I was like, I don't feel like wrong not doing Warhammer, but it definitely feels strange not doing Warhammer.
It definitely feels a little strange. I feel like I was like my go-to was like, "Oh, maybe I'll do some Krieg tonight." But then I started thinking about like, once I'm done building those Krieg, where the hell are they gonna go?
Well, they have to go somewhere
Um,
either way, right?
yes, but right now they're in a compact box.
Yeah, right, fair enough.
Um,
Um,
whereas if I
you're just
build
kicking
them,
the
I would
problem
have to.
further down the road, though.
I know, but I want to get something like finished before I go creating more problems for myself.
Yeah.
um, look, you want to
Oh,
know what?
I don't know how much effort I'm going to put into this model, but I would like to because it's like a, it's like a nice character that they sent me. But I was like,
Yeah.
you know what I should try and do if I'm game?
Hmm.
Like the what's it the water striation effect? Like,
Oh my god, do not kill yourself doing that.
I know, but
That'll.
it'd be cool, right?
Oh, it would be so
What's that
cool.
called?
But it would be like, is it considered OSL, like object
I
source
don't know.
lighting?
I don't know. What's it called? There's a aureole. It's yeah, the underwater water effect where it like speckles down. How do you pronounce that?
It's called refraction.
Rebinder?
Or no.
No. No, there's like literally an S GFX name for it. It's like aberration or something. I mean, everyone's just saying underwater, but like, yeah, like the water ripples.
But this is just saying it's
Doesn't matter. We're on the same page. But I've heard like special effects artists call it a specific thing, and they were like, "Oh my god, that's so hard to do," when they see other people do it, or like they see it done really well. Apparently, in 3D imaging, it's really hard to pull off because of the way light works, and it takes like a lot of rendering. A lot of rendering to do it like a not a movie level. I mean, it probably takes a lot on a movie level, but like, sorry, it's hard to do at not a very expensive level.
It's called rippling caustics.
Ah.
Rippling caustics are often observed in bodies of
Hold
water or patterns of light created when sunlight is refracted or reflecting by rippling water surfaces.
I just gotta listen to a thing real quick. So I just saw Nathan post. In Witchlight there's a court of bullywugs called the Soggy Court. Like, there are a bunch of royals, but they're all gross.
Yeah.
And I made the joke that like the king tyrant who is, so you know there's like the Witchlight monarch thing if you get given the vein and win the carnival.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I made that stick around longer than 24 hours because I thought it'd be fun. So our character, who's a warforged, is the Witchlight monarch. So everybody's acknowledged them as royalty. So which means the king of the Soggy Court, King Gullop, is recognizing as a king, and he's like, "So, are you a king? Are you a tyrant? Or what are you?" And he goes, "I don't know how to be a king." He's like, "Well, then we need to have some words soon." And so, like, he's teaching him how to be a king, basically a horrible tyrant of a monarch. And then someone made the joke of like, these guys have been listening to like alpha male podcasts a lot, and he goes, "Yeah, I've been listening to Joe Froggen." And so when I made that joke, they laughed, and then I just saw Nate put I think he's made an animation that just says, "Why do I do these things?" And I think he's made the Joe Froggen podcast, where I think he's made,
oh my god,
I think he's just drawn over an image of Joe Rogan talking into like a stick with a ball on it.
I love that.
Yep, he sure did. It says mud methods, man. They just show up out of nowhere and rip your arms off. Jamie, pull out that clip. Oh, it's really funny. It's really, really funny. I'm gonna be like, that's a good voiceover, man. But I'll see if he's doing anything else with it before I show it anywhere. He's also like super into Evantris, by the way, like Legends of.
Oh, I know.
And I told him yesterday. I was like, dude, they raided us on the weekend. He was like, oh, again? I was like, yeah, just like last time. They sent a big old raid through to us.
Oh my gosh.
And I was like, that's not once but twice. Should I reach out to them? Because it feels like an acknowledgement, you know? We exist. We exist.
Senpai has noticed us.
Yeah, it's like, I really like their animations. So it'd be like if I had like groups of D&D people I would love to like work with bucket list, I would be like, because I don't, when I say this, I don't think of it as in like a fan capacity, because like,
yeah,
it's like a colleague capacity, even though they're like leagues bigger. I have such a respect that they do what they do, and they have an industry, and they have like this content that is just so good and so funny, and they're like, you know, I always think about it in the sense of like, work hard until your idols become your rivals. So that's kind of the mantra that I go by, like, make the things that you would want to see yourself, but also work in a sense that you're not like, you know, you're never like pandering so they'll get work not to get their attention, but because you're making something you want to make.
Yeah.
And then if they notice it, then it's like they have noticed you, but you're not gunning for their attention in that sense.
Mm-hmm.
Because then what have you got once they do notice you? Like, or like anyone, it's like you can covet something, but like what happens when you've coveted it and then they go, can you make another thing? And suddenly you don't have an idea or something to continue that because you spent all your time chasing something else.
Mm-hmm.
It's better to have like an original yourself.
I did that.
Huh? Sorry, I'll look up in a sec.
No, you're all good.
That's why when people are like, oh, I want to do this, but there's nothing that I could find. I'm like, then you make that thing.
Yeah.
Like, you be the one to do, like, if you find something that you can't, if you find that there is something that you can't find and you want to exist, why don't you make that exist? Like, it doesn't have to be to the, it doesn't have to be to the professional grade of what somebody else might do. Do it within your resources, but, like, literally just try it. Like, I don't know. I was like, there's no big charity event in Melbourne that's in person. Maybe I'll do that. I want to do an experiment. Is doing a big charity event in person a thing people want to do? And now, yeah, absolutely. It goes really well, and I love it. Nate says, when I get a creative idea in my brain, I'm like a dog to a tennis ball. That's good ADHD.
That's so him.
Can you show me what you were doing? I didn't get to see.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, dude, that looks great. That looks so fun.
That's
That's great.
So blue, but I think if I put a green glaze over it, I think it'll be what I want. Also hoping that a glaze, like a green glaze will help, uh, kind of blend all of my sketchy paintbrush strokes. We need to have a talk with Nathan because he said that he thinks that he found me on Start Playing, and then I told him I had a friend in Melbourne, in Melbourne, and he's like, and then I booked him for my birthday, and I was like, that's not how that went, babes. I miss that boy though. He just sent it to me. I was like, "Oh, yeah, we were just talking about this on stream, but thanks for sending to me so I could hear it." Ugh. Alright, this is either gonna go awesome or horribly.
Fuck, how long was I on mute for?
Oh, a while.
Oh, fuck, I was talking the entire time.
Oh, I was gonna say,
Dude,
you're, like,
oh
un
my god, how
I
long
just,
was I
like
muted?
so, I said that thing
Probably like a minute or two, right?
probably. I said that thing about, him
I was
sending me the
captions
thing,
and everything.
and you looked like you were just in the zone, so I was like, "Oh, okay, he's in the zone, I'll
Was
just
this when
leave
you're
him
trying to
be."
show me the thing?
No. This
Fuck.
was, like, 30 seconds
Oh,
ago.
okay, I probably wasn't muted that long then. Because you showed me the thing and then... Okay, yeah, so Nate showed you the video and then we were laughing about it. I was basically just being like, yeah, I love how we're just talking to our friend together.
Yep.
Was I
I
telling
keep
you...
mentioning that we're on stream because 'cause I'm like,
Did
"You should
you...
just come join us."
Was I telling you about... Did you hear anything about the Vecna campaign stuff then?
Nope.
Oh, okay. So I was saying like, oh, Leia, I'm loving running the Vecna campaign
Mhm.
because it gives you such agency to like do a lot of stuff with the players and a lot of homebrew because it's basically
Uh-huh.
like a hurrah of the last 50 years of D&D. It goes to all the famous settings. And while I haven't done that with a
Okay.
lot of players yet, I think one of my groups has made it as far as the Underdark and they've just finished that. And that's Jess's group. But I was saying we should like I was like if they want to one day, we'll get you missed that boy, we'll play a game with you one day. It is different because of the
Yeah.
paid game capacity, but Jess has come into one of ours once because my group wanted to meet her, so she came and had some din
Mhm.
din. But yeah, the Vecna campaign, just to speedrun what I was talking about, gives you
Mhm.
agency to kind of do a lot with it. And what I've done is I've made every adventure I've ever run canon, if I haven't mentioned before. So
Oh,
not
I
just their
love that.
characters, but every character is on the line if they want them to be.
Mhm.
So they've got more stakes and more investment, and these, characters they haven't played in
Mhm.
years are now on the line. And I haven't asked my groups yet, but like some groups are like, when I've played a character, that's them if they die. So I need to ask them like, when you say if they're on the line, are those characters dead if they die in this campaign, even though you're not playing them? Because I know some of them might say yes. And that means I'm not going to go out of my way to kill them, but there would be a really cool moment where I'm like, hey, make this character again how you would at that current level that is appropriate. Do you want to play,
Mhm.
for example, Benji's character Dallas from Tomb of Annihilation? Do you want to bring Dallas back for a session? And then he might be like, oh, maybe. And then Dallas would be in the campaign, which I think would be really cool. So far, I have shown off and killed my first ever D&D character in the campaign and Benji's. I put them on a world and had a little cutscene where one of them warped into it, and they were like, "Hey!" And then this has never been released. Like this is Split the Party in like 2015, 2014.
Mhm.
Like while we were trying to make an audio podcast. And Adventure Zone was coming out for the first time, and I wish I released it all the way back then, because we could have been like one of the first podcasts out there, just as like Crit Roll, and then we're starting.
Mhm.
But we never did, and that footage will never see the light of day, or audio, because it's dated, and we're all like 10 years younger. Different times. Not that I remember us saying anything bad, but you just don't know anymore.
Yeah.
So we never finished that plot because the whole thing fell apart. But I knew where the plot was going, and I was a player, not the DM, because my mate Steven told me. And he was like, yeah, there was like a whole thing where there was like a god in the world, and you had to go around to these sites and stop the cultists doing it, and if if they had have unlocked enough of it, like the primordial god within the planet you're on would have just broken out and killed everyone. And I was like, man, that's sick. So I let that cutscene play out where that planet did explode. And all the characters that were in our old campaign, well, were basically annihilated. And then while I was like role playing the scene, Benji and Brendan, who were the only two still in that game that are in this group, were like, "Was that?" And I was like, "Yeah, there was a tiefling and a very brooding Batman-like dead parents elf ranger, and a little gnome question mark. I can't remember what they maybe a fighter or something. It was 4th edition." A little gnome question mark who kept saying their name over and over again like a Pokemon, but they didn't, like, Brendan didn't mean to do that. It's just he kept, every time someone called upon his name in his turn, he'd be like, Gwyneth, and we're like, are you like a Venusaur or something? Should bring back those characters one day. Or not.
I love making
old
characters canon to your new campaigns.
Oh, I cross campaign NPCs so often. Like Sopo, the little ice method who has a sadistic streak, has made it into 2 campaigns so far, and and cross system as well. He was in the first time he was in it. He was actually written into the Icewind Dale book, Rime of the Frost Maiden. And he's like basically a little mephit who leads you around Aural's island. But what he does is he's cheeky and he tries to get you to walk into the traps under the guise of being helpful. But I made him like really bad at lying. So they're like, he's like, you should go over there and touch the statue. And they're like, Sopo, is the statue going to hurt us? And he goes, no. And so, like, they were like, all right, let's go investigate the statue. And most of the time, they do end up messing with the traps and touching it. But they go in full knowing that it's probably going to mess with them. But they need I love it where they need the kind of character that they have to get the thing done. And it's not an unlikely ally, but it's just, like, a little... I mean, I love, like, goblin little guys. Like, you know, just... Yeah. Just silly little guys that are... untrustworthy, but ultimately cheeky, harmless, like Ragga-Dragga. I love Ragga-Dragga in Avernus. Like, he's probably one of my favorite NPCs of all time because they're like, Ragga, if we leave you here, are you going to steal our cars in Avernus? Oh, what do you want me to say? And they're like, Ragga, we're going to kill you if you steal our cars. And he's like, yeah, you will. And they're like, okay, Ragga, so are you going to steal our cars then if we leave you here? And he's like, yeah, come on, what do you think I'm going to... Nah. Yeah, I'm going to steal your cars. Because he's like, what do you want from me, man? I'm a pig. I'm a pig man. I'm literally in hell. I belong here. And you're sitting there telling me I can't steal the thing that I love the most in this fucking realm. The only thing that ever means anything to me. You're telling me I can't steal it. And rip around Avernus in this sick as fuck car. And they're like, Ragga, we really mean it. We're going to kill you. He's like, and I'm telling you, it's in my nature to steal shit, and I love cars. And so they can't leave him alone. So whatever NPC or player is not there that day, if we have a missing one, we just put him with the cars. And if not, they just have to take Ragga-Dragga, who is not very useful in a fight with them. But then he asks for a share of the loot too.
Aw, cheeky bastard.
Yeah, he's like, I've helped. And they're like, Ragga, you last hit the enemy. He's like, yeah, well, Raggaro's only going to attack when Ragga thinks he can win. And Ragga won. So I get a share of the loot, right? And they're like, fuck off, Ragga. He's like, I can't. And he'll just be argumentative as well. He's a foil to the you know, if they have like a goody two-shoes party, he's a really good foil to that. And he's not trying to corrupt them. He's just very mildly in their way. And he's never going to
take a nuisance.
Yeah, he's also not the kind of character that is going to like make a mad grab for power. but if they did give him any kind of power, immediately corrupted by it. Because one of my groups did make Raga the new archdevil of hell. They got him to ascend and be the guy, and immediately he just got too big for his britches, and then the party was like, Raga, we're gonna kill you. And he's like, yeah, but I have the legions of hell with me now, and you've only got 3 of you. And they're like, you were there when we literally just took down Zariel. And then we also fought Tiamat and shot a railgun at her, which tore through reality, almost pissing off an entity higher than her. Yeah, but I'm the leader of hell, and I could try. You know,
it's like, yeah, you want to know what? Go ahead.
Yeah,
try.
They never ended up doing it because I think they were like, he's not worth it. But they definitely they're not gonna. That campaign is done. Like I have finished my spell jamming adventure with them, which also consisted of effectively a 4th campaign of theirs in a speedrun of Avernus. So if we're going on a technical standpoint, these guys are starting their 5th campaign on Monday in Vecna Eve of Ruin. But I still count it as their 4th because they did a campaign within the campaign. But yeah, Raga's going to be canon in that one too. Because I know they go to hell at one point, which means Raga's going to be the leader of hell in that game.
My favorite is now if we have any kind of campaign that has undead in it, there is... Okay, so some preface it on this. You'll get a kick out of this because you're playing a Barovia game.
Yeah. Oh, I want to play our Barovia again so bad.
And I still have the receipts for this bitch.
Oh, yeah?
So, I came to my DM and I was like, look, I want to play like a Witcher kind of character. I want to play a character who's like from a society that like fights monsters.
Yeah. Bloodhunter-y
okay.
style?
No, I went Ranger Rogue.
Ooh, cool. I also saw Illrigger's now a thing, which could actually work really well for a Witcher, but I know Bloodhunter literally has a Witcher mutagen class.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry,
I just like wanted to play that like vibe. So my DM was like, okay, I'm gonna give you a name and I need you to just run with this and not do too much research. And I was like, okay, sure. He's like, you are gonna be from a society called the Order of Van Richten. And so,
don't spoil too much, just in case one of them are watching. Yeah, because they haven't done all the stuff yet.
Nope. I will. This is what Leia did. Not doing too much research, doing some very surface level research.
Yeah.
I found out that Van Richten had a son, so the city name was called Erasmus. Hiyo. So we lived in this city called Erasmus. There were like 3 different types of like hunter you could be. You could be like the bookish kinds that do all like the research for the monsters. You could be like what was the... Oh gosh,
what are you doing?
So bad. There was like the hunters.
Are you subscribing?
The lore masters.
Thank you.
And I think like the healer, like the magic users, I think they were mostly healers, I think. Okay. It was like I came up with an entire system of like where everyone fit into the society.
That's
like
awesome.
Even going so much as like, if you're a warlock, like we don't like try not to make pacts with horrible entities, but we'll find like a way for you to like be a functioning part of our society. And like we had codes for like if you were bitten by a vampire or if you were like seeking a vampire or on a vampire hunt.
Yeah, that's
It was very cool. It was the coolest thing. And so now anytime there's any kind of undead, because that is like what the Order of Van Richten specialized in, the Order of Van Richten shows up like in all of our games. Anytime there is like undead available. And it's like he's made in his games, he's made my Tabaxi Ranger Rogue into like the new Master of Arms. So it's like my character got to grow up and become like this new badass, like this tabaxi with like an eye patch and like messed up ears and stuff. And he's like, because we never got to finish our Strahd run through, so we never got to like the penultimate like finale, which was unfortunate. I want to bring that character back so bad, but it was so cool.
I really
I
love the
it.
idea of the Order of Van Richten as like a clan and a faction.
If you want me to send you all of the stuff I did,
I would love that.
I will send it to you.
I would love that because that could be fun to have in Barovia, but like not necessarily him leading a faction, but like the interesting lore of that such thing. Is that canon, or have you done that?
No, that's completely my brainchild.
Because I think that would go really well in the official canon. Not gonna lie.
It would, and that's the whole reason. And then I found out. I won't say any more about that.
Yeah. Message me if you got some cool like lore. I mean, I've played Barovia. This is my 5th running of Barovia. Never use the word penultimate correctly. I always get the context wrong. I mean, if you have the ultimate pen, then you're good.
Wait, isn't penultimate like the most ultimate?
It's the one before.
The almost most awesomest.
Yeah. So it's like the second to the ultimate. I don't know why it's pen. There must be like a prefix thing that I don't know fully. Grammar is interesting. That's my understanding of it. If there is anyone who understands language better, please let me know. Because I'll hit you with the sumimasen.
Also, I don't know if I'm using penultimate correctly.
Yeah. I have learned I really like Japanese in terms of a language because as neurodivergents, we speak very directly and contextually. For Australian in particular, it can be weird and confusing because our language is weird. And other cultures don't understand us. Like, if when we say yeah, nah, you're like, what? Which one of those did you just say? I was like, well, that's Australian and highly contextual.
There's also that Midwesterns do that. Yeah, nah, yeah.
Yeah, nah,
or,
nah,
yeah.
Yeah.
Nah.
I literally just did it. Like it was automatic. I literally
Yeah, no,
like,
yeah.
Yeah, no.
Yeah. No, I totally,
yeah. Yeah, nah, yeah, nah, yeah.
The penultimate day of the week is Saturday if it begins on Monday and ends on Sunday.
Thank you for saying the week begins on a Monday because I hate the week beginning on a Sunday so much. It is not. It's the week end, not the week half end. Are you a Sunday person?
Only because yes. But it's because that's when I do like my grocery shopping and the prep for the week and stuff like that.
To me, it's like you cap off the week with the chore stuff and then you're ready for the next week fresh.
See.
I'm looking at penultimate now.
Okay.
Penultimate. Last but one, second last in a series of things.
Is this the whole thing?
So penultimate is like just before ultimate. Yeah.
Okay. I want you to go. So I just looked up what I have.
He's saying he's right. But he said you introed me to her. So we are right. I think he must mean that he played with you first. But what we were saying is I introduced him to you.
You did introduce him to me.
Yeah. He's saying that as well. So I think what he thinks we're arguing about is that I played with him first, not that I intro. Because that's the what I was saying is I introduced you to him, but I think he thought the first contact was you. Anyway, it doesn't matter. He thinks he's right because he's right in the sense of his argument, and we're right in the sense of our argument because we were going off a contact, not a playing basis.
Oh my god. Okay, I'm going to loop back to this Order of Van Richten because I found the document.
The document. Oh, wait.
I found the document of what I wrote for this
Yeah?
order. Okay, so the Order of Van Richten, where there is only darkness, we bring the light.
Oh, you getting some edgy in here? Go. Hold on, I'm
Okay,
gonna pause the music and everything. Also, I'm so happy I have changed over to a wireless mouse because the cable no longer bumps into all my crap on this side.
Hell yeah, wireless mouse is where it's at.
Thank you, Corsair. The one I got last year.
Okay. Ooh. Okay, so the three factions. Before his disappearance, Dr. Rudolf van Richten had trained 3 apprentices in battling the hordes of undead.
You have Hades music playing right now.
Today, those 3 apprentices stand at the forefront of our order. They are the notorious Master of Combat, Swordmaster Draven Reinhardt.
Oh, I love the name
knowledgeable
Draven.
Master of Lore. The knowledgeable Master of Lore, Lore Master Vincent Krauss, and the miraculous Master of Medicine, Dr. Edgar Wernst. So I have combat. Those who hone their skills in combat brandish weapons of silver in battle, for not all who join factions wield steel. Order members who join this faction are at the forefront of the battle against the undead scourge. This faction also includes tradesmen such as smiths and leatherworkers to outfit our fighters with weapons and armors for their journey.
Would it be cool? Yep. Continue. Sorry, I had an idea for a thing.
I'm not gonna read the whole thing, but I just want to give you this like cool little.
Yeah.
No. There's no spoilers in here because I wrote this before I knew anything.
Oh, okay.
Lore, debatably the most important of the 3 factions. Those who have a thirst for knowledge choose this path. Without this important pillar, those who have sent into the battle would not. Dyslexia. Those we've sent into battle would not have the knowledge to defeat our enemies and would surely become overwhelmed. Okay. And the 3rd faction, Medicine. This faction not only focuses on the healing of our fellow order members, but also the study of the undead. Doctors and scientists alike take samples from the field of battle to try and understand our enemy today for a better and brighter tomorrow.
Cool.
And then I go into dress code. Because there's a fucking dress code. Yeah. The codes of conversation. Charm and possession. While in service to the order, coming across many dangers and unnatural creatures is an everyday event. This raises the chances of being charmed or possessed in the field.
Oh. You're making like disadvantage on saves or something?
No, it's basically like if you know that you're charmed or if you know that you're facing charmed, like what's the procedure for like turning yourself in to like.
Oh, so it's like an honor system?
Yeah, it's so let's see here. Facing charm or possession, even the heat of battle or during the pursuit of dangerous vampires, one must always think of the order and the protection that we provide to the known world. When you feel yourself being taken over by charm or possession in the last moments of control, you must remove your order pin. Like everybody's got a pin that they wear.
Oh, that's so cool.
And if you remove it, it's like proving to yourself to others if you come across other like
that you are under the influence.
That you're under the influence, yeah.
But what if they tell you to put it back on?
Let's see. Recognizing charm or possession. I've dealt with this. We must remind ourselves of what we face every day when returning or reuniting with family and close friends. The first moments of reunion are critical. First, if you are close with the returning order member, note whether that member is acting like themselves. Greet them as normal, or whether or not they are there is suspicion that they could be possessed or charmed. Second, and most importantly, note the order member is wearing their seal of Van Richten. If they are caught without their pin,
such a cool...
that member should be immediately seized and quarantined. Yes, I will send this to you.
Like, it doesn't have to be just... Like, I love the idea of the pin as a plot device.
Oh, yeah.
Also, Ferrandos, thank you for the sub, by the way. Leia was telling us about stuff, so I didn't want to interrupt him.
Thank you. Let's see here. I also go into education, specialization, and the Lux Apprehensis Dicto, which is basically it's the thing you go on when you're ready to like join the order proper.
Yeah.
Let's see. Oh, there's a section
Cloak.
for
Fucking real
unfavorable practice.
nice.
Oh, I do love that cloak. It is
A
looking
nice
pretty
cloak.
cool.
Well, yeah, I know I've spent like a little while on it. However, like I want it to be like nice and smooth.
Yeah. So unfavorable practice we have here, obviously necromancy. Is I love this bit.
Would it be like
The mani-
necromancy?
necromancy.
Necromancy, like sanguimancy, like or
Yeah.
hemomancy.
So this says the manipulation of life force is everything to our order. I'm sorry. The manipulation of life force is everything our order strives against. However, the art of necromancy is just as much about life as it is about death.
I was about to
Those
say
who
that.
choose to focus their studies in this practice will be committing their lives to finding a better way to combat forces of evil of the undead. A word of caution for those who follow this path: it is a fine line you walk. Any magic user who uses the power to raise the dead will be brought down with the full fury of the order.
So
It is death to any wielder that brings the dead back to life for personal gain.
what happens in the case of Death Ward? Because I know that certain characters do have Death Ward.
That's like considered beneficial because like all healing magic
It's
is
preventative.
necromancy. It's preventative, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they're mostly talking about like don't raise the dead to become like an undead master. Don't do that shit. Oh, we shut that stuff down immediately.
Okay, yeah, and I get you. Because I was thinking like, I'm pretty sure I know one of them or one of his order has Death Ward all the time.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think any of them have Revivify type spells.
No, Death Ward is fine.
Because that's a preventative measure. That's like a you don't die, you drop to 1.
Yeah. Like that Revivify, Resurrection, those are all technically necromancy spells, but like those are
Revivify is
considered to
bringing
be
them back.
beneficial. Yeah. It's bringing them back from like the brink of death, but because you're not creating undead, which is like fundamentally
sorry.
that's the line.
I thought you were saying you can't res them. Like, you know, Revivify is
No.
off limits.
Nope, it's bringing anybody like
Raising.
It's bringing unnatural life.
Because I was like,
So, yeah.
it's kind of honorable that they're like, no, when you die, that's death. And then you would have like a crisis of
Mm-hmm.
you would have a crisis of faith type thing in the order if someone like was like, no, I need to revivify my love type thing. Or like a mentor.
Oh my god. I love this. What under the unfavorable practice, I was just like skimming this. Unfavorable practice, the pact. Due to the highly unstable relationship between patron and pact maker, those who are under contract with otherworldly beings must submit willingly to an evaluation every other moon cycle. Any members of the order who have found to been fallen victim to malicious beings will be stripped of their magic and confined in solitary.
Stripped of their magic? Like, just like put under an anti-magic field?
Like, anti-magic field, yeah.
Damn, dude. That's harsh. Hey, it makes sense.
Yeah. And the divine. Oh, interesting, the divine's in here.
If you're following a deity of concern. Like, there are undead.
Yeah. While many of the divine are welcomed in the order, there are some darker entities that may not share our noble cause. We urge those who seek the favor of the gods to choose those who would better and strengthen the order.
Is this brown too bright? It's too bright.
I definitely think it is too bright. I think, yeah.
Oh. Wait, what? You go darker. We have to go darker. Where's the next one down?
Right.
What? Gabbard brown. What are you? Feels way too bright. I mean, I could wash it down. I just don't. I want to start low.
Okay.
I can start down in Catachin Flesh, which is a nice, like, fleshy brown.
I think that's a good highlight color, but I think it's a bad. Oh my god, I did it.
Oh, I want Rhinox hide. No, hold on. Yeah, I want Curious Leather. which is the Rhinox hide equivalent, and then I've got Scorched Earth, which is the bluer one. So this is the red brown equivalent, and then I'll have the cold brown on the terrain. That makes more sense. I was like, this is way too bright. It's too poppy. It's like if they were like in a cartoon Disney game.
So I sent you that document. It's under my personal email, so it'll be different from my
you sent the email
stuff.
Okay.
Yeah. So I sent it. It's in Drive. It's so fun. Feel free to use it. It was like an absolute love child. I do want to revisit it at some point because I feel like when I made it, it is kind of dark, but it is like meant to be kind of grim darky.
I can see that.
But I'm obsessed. So looking at what I've done, so I washed down, I felt like the clothing was still super blue. So I watered down some orc flesh.
Oh, super saturated.
I watered down some orc flesh and just kind of glazed over this blue. And now I have like the perfect tealy color.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to go over a little bit with some Stegodon just to like deepen some of these creases.
If you want a contrast paint that does kind of similar job, there's one called, I have it here. It's like Seraphon green or something like that. Seraphon scale. It's one of the kind of newer ones. It's like
I have.
It's the
like this many.
Yeah, I would say if you're doing a lot of teal stuff, because we tend to do a lot of it. It seems to be that and purple are our favorite colors. I'd recommend getting that, and then there's like a JD one.
I forget how similar our tastes are.
Fireworks. There's a couple shades and so there's shades now that will also work. There's Poxwalker and Croak Green. Poxwalker's like a really nice kind of it's a shade. They're one of the new shades. They work the same as contrast. They're just nice and thin. Poxwalker is like a really nice green blue shade, and Croak Green's kind of like a almost like an algae soft desaturated green, like swampy green, but not like camo green. I'm just trying to find the I think it's called Seraphon scales. It's really nice. And oh wait, did I do it up here? There's some models I did speed painting of up there, but I can't see them. Must have used them downstairs for something. But it was like the Agrodon Lancers. When I did a speed paint of them on stream, it was really like... Seraphon with the lizard scales. Anything that's like reptilian, contrast paints freaking love, man.
Oh, I'm sure with all of the,
it's
like...
each ridge. Croxigor scales, it's called. It's this one. It's like a mid-tone kind of, like a mid-tone contrast green, but it leans on the blue side more. It's really nice. Good night, like, and you could get away with using it as the green or blue if you just put a little bit of either in. Like you touch it with Orc Flesh, or you touch it with like Azayani or whatever the blue one is. Illinois.
Think.
Oh, is this? Oh. Oh, this is not. I think I need some like more Katamari. I might need to like remake this playlist a little bit more. Because I'm noticing I'm skipping more than normal these days. And I might need to like make my own version.
I feel that because like there has been, I don't know what it is. It's like I am just not satisfied with some of the playlists I've been listening to lately.
My normal playlist outside of streaming is still good. Oh, that's much better. Check that out.
Oh, yes. Yep, that's it. That's
That's
it.
the one. And then
Gold.
I'll do my
Mwah.
classic like shading that down with purple.
Oh, yes, I forgot about that.
Great,
Love, love,
right?
love, love, love,
That's
love.
like one of the best things I've
Love.
tried out.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, so nice like it's like a deep red brown. Then the purple will neutralize it a little bit more.
Ooh. Oh man, I'm so pumped for next week.
What's next week?
Well, pumped and also a little bit hesitant.
Oh,
So, Alex.
sorry.
Oh, go ahead. If you gotta.
Oh, I won't be able to.
Yes.
I won't be. I'll be in Sydney for the Critical Role stuff next week. So, if you wanna, we can do like a little. Oh, hold on. It would be. I actually don't think I can stream at all. Next week, other than the ones I'm already doing.
I was gonna say I am gonna be in Ohio for a convention next week, so I won't be able to stream anyways.
Fair. Well, it works out because we will be going up to Sydney for Critty Roll, seeing a bunch of cool people there, and then I will be driving down on Sunday because I'm road tripping on the way back with one cool person. One Emily who has, as of this week, moved to Melbourne because they got in on Monday night.
That's awesome.
Yeah. She was
yeah. So I will.
Sorry.
Oh no! Go ahead.
No. You were talking first. You go.
Oh, I was just gonna say, like, I'm a little apprehensive because next week is Alex's surgery. So I'm gonna be like partly busy with that. So my schedule might be a little chaotic depending on how much
that's
help
all right.
he needs.
Can...
And then I've got going to Columbus for my first Origins convention.
Nice.
Yeah. It's like the one that all of the DMs that I hang out with talk about. So
yeah, nice.
We'll see how it goes. Oh, Critical Role though, that's gonna be so exciting.
Yeah, I'm excited. We got our accommodation. I need to book like a couple more days on the back end because Emily and I are. So Jess is going home on the Friday with and then Ben Kiernan, who won the other ticket, is going home on Friday as well. And then Emily and I are going to Supernova on Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
And Emily was like, I'm going to need you to come with me because I'm going to cry and vomit when I meet Matt Mercer. I'm like, I don't have a ticket to do the meet and greet, so I might not stand in the line with you, but I will be there afterwards. But I know that, like, those tickets are expensive.
Yeah. Oh my god. I think I just peaked.
You just peaked.
I think I just peaked.
So far.
Oh my god. I need like a little bit more shine on top of the boobs. But boop. Ah, shit.
Yeah, so next week then for the sound of both of us is off. One after should be good. We might have a Pats actually for that week as well.
Ooh.
So it could be either a downstairs stream for Matt or we'll cram into this room again together.
I'm trying to convince while Alex is on leave, since he'll be off for 3 weeks.
Getting him to come and build and things.
Yeah, I'm trying to get him to like come and build with us.
Do it. I think I'm on a painting kick at the moment just because I've had enough time to well, I mean, it was also the Tau stuff had to be done, so it was like I feel
Mhm.
like painting something that I want to paint rather than a deadline paint, which is such a mood. Like, I knew that if I was to ever do commissions, I wouldn't do well because I have to paint rather than that I'm
Yeah.
doing it. Or, I mean, I suppose like with all my D&D games, I still want to stream and play D&D, so that's also not entirely true about not wanting to paint ever. The thing I struggle with is watching D&D content because I just want to play D&D instead.
My partners are the same way. That like they don't have any interest in watching like D&D content because they would rather be playing. And that's so fair.
I'll usually tune
Like
into like
that's
mates. That's usually like I've got it on the side and I can interact with my friends type thing rather than I am watching
Mhm.
like Critical Role or Adventurous.
Yeah. No, totally with you on that.
Like one day I might go listen to the Adventurous stuff because Nate loves it, and I love watching the shorts. So one day I might go through the podcast side of it, like not the stream, because I think they're a bit more cut
Mhm.
down as well.
Yeah.
Something that's like under an hour because I drive a lot, and they're usually in half an hour to an hour chunks. I don't take public transport a lot, so there's no like sitting on a bus for ages or a train for ages. For
Mhm.
me, it's always like I have to physically take my car somewhere.
Mhm.
It's because my bag too big. I forgot my laptop last night too. But yeah, I don't have a lot of I don't have a lot of like podcast listening time, or it's time I reserve for it, I guess.
Mhm.
But yeah, I reckon
Okay.
they should come on.
I just need to stop fussing with this. Oh my god, she's so gorgeous. Oh, I could throw up. I love this so much. Uh, oh my god. Ugh. Love, 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 love.
Okay. Love, 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 love. All right, pants looking pretty good.
Yes.
I mean, they're all wet right now, but the slickness of it makes it look wet, and I kind of like that.
Yeah. No, I like it. It looks really good. Ba-da-ba-da-ba.
Had an idea I need to get out. Where is that chat?
uh I feel like I have to work on all of the flowers at the same time so they're all one cohesive color.
Hmm.
So should I do the hair? Oh god, I'm just realizing how daunting this hair is gonna be. All right. I don't want to mess with the skin anymore. She's gorgeous.
No notes. Should I keep the leather hat, like, and all the belt buckles the same as the pants color to not complicate things?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes,
sweet.
yes.
What about the gloves?
Yes. Or you can do them black like the boots.
We'll do the rest and see how I go. I don't mind the gloves even being like the red pop color. Or do we do the black? Oh, black hat might be good. Because that's an evil pirate.
Black hat might be good.
Black hat. Black hat.
Ooh. Black hat, brown gloves.
Yeah. I think gloves are a wrap. Oh, there might be like more braces than gloves. Can't tell. No, they're gloves. Oh, he even has like that head sack thing that JV Jones has. Ew. Yeah, brown gloves might be better than black gloves, and then black boots.
Say that.
So black boots rather than black boots, but you reckon black gloves? Oh no, black hat. But then
Black boots, black hat, brown gloves.
Black boots, black hat, brown gloves. Because the hat and the boots, the hat and any of the black and brown stuff will have like, it looks like there's a bit of like a mustard, like a yucky mustard trim on it. So anyway, there's a trim, I might do that yucky mustard color.
Yeah. I need like.
Oh, hold on. There's belt buckles on this. There's belt buckles on this glove. That'll be the same color as the. Still brown. There's belt buckles that would be the same color as the brown. You reckon keep them brown still?
Yeah, because once you shade it or like highlight it up, then that'll separate.
I suppose I could do them in like the lighter browns, and when I highlight them, just to differentiate it, but the mid-tone's still similar.
I need like an orangey red. Doesn't feel like all of my cards. It's like cavalry brown with like.
Why does my... Oh, my Discord now says playing OBS Studio rather than that I'm streaming, which is really weird.
Weird.
Yeah, I don't love that. It's really weird.
You reckon these are horns?
Horns. Yeah, they're definitely horns. You can make them like hair horns. They've kind of started to calcify.
I just realized there's still a support in there. Oh no, there's a support over here too. It's like the downside to these models being so detailed.
Yeah.
I wouldn't give it up for like the world. Okay.
I'm liking painting something slightly bigger today. Oh, hold on. This is a hand wrap. What about this one? Oh, they are hand wraps. They're like van braces rather than a full glove.
Okay.
Still same color, but saw a little ridge on one of them that made me reconsider it.
I don't know what I'm doing.
I said every day.
to make this like reddy brown, but it's definitely like a color that's going to end up having to be mixed.
Hmm.
So it's like a red, orange, brown. I feel like I've got this really nice cavalry brown, but it needs to be like slightly more red. Ah, you genius.
Okay. Paint's got a bit too thin on the wet palette sitting here for a while, but oh well. This looks sick.
It looks sick.
I'm happy. Yeah. Well, I mean, just like I like the fingerless gloves and all that.
Nice. I've got like the perfect, it's coming out a little orangey on camera, but it is like that perfect, like ready
I actually don't mind it, even
brown.
if it was like a terracotta-y kind of.
Yeah. We got kind of a poison ivy thing going on, but like a more natural red opposed to the like more cartoony red. call that some wood. It doesn't feel like that would be hair.
Oh, fuck. All right. Oh, that's way too much. Okay. I mean, I feel like I've got less than I wanted to. However,
Are we Wait, are we done?
no.
Oh, okay. Sorry. That sounded like a
Oh no, I interrupted my own thought. I was saying
Okay.
I've gotten less done than I want to, but I'm like liking it still.
Yay.
So I wanted to get like, I mean, I can still try. I've got heaps of time.
I do love the colors going on right now. It looks so good and cohesive. Like, it doesn't look like it's just slapped on there.
Yeah, I think that's the way, right?
Do eyebrows. My God.
Um, yeah, these belt buckles, I don't mind.
Oh my God. I've reached peak insanity.
Why?
Because I'm painting on the eyebrows one hair at a time.
That is quite a task.
Oh my God. But like, look at her. Ah.
Oh yeah, that's great.
She's a beaut.
We've been trying to reach you about your paint's extended warranty.
Oh, mine's definitely out of warranty.
Is a paint's extended warranty like the drying time?
Or like how long they stay good.
I would like that.
Can I tell you something horrifying about my paint?
Yes.
Most of this paint you see behind me, I
Hmm.
got in 2020.
I mean, same though. All of my Games Workshops are at least 4 or 5 years old now.
People are like, "You're supposed to be changing them out, like, after a couple of months," and I'm like,
Couple of
"Oops."
months? Fuck that. I'm not buying that many.
It's like, I don't paint that much.
Every couple of months. If I was to be changing out paint every couple of months, I would be so in the hole for the amount of paints that I have, and I would probably not do it. Like, how often do they sit on shelves for much longer than that? You think like 4 months from when you buy it is going to be like
I
much
guess
more?
you like that must be people who paint like so much.
I mean, yeah, I guess, but at the same time, I'm like, well, the paint on the models is not like you're not unless you're painting like whole armies, right? You're not going through that much. I painted that whole Tau army. I went through 1 bottle of the pink, like just 1, and that's like how many mils are these? 15 mil. If you buy any more than that,
And
it's like you've got years worth.
that's just paint propaganda.
It really is. Although I did there was another Kickstarter recently for
Donkey Roads.
yes, but it wasn't like a full range. It was like he did like a grimdark dark art. It's called Dark Arts.
Mm-hmm.
And he did a grimdark 30 paint set instead. And I'll bring it up because I just got the notification for the end of it. It's like all muted colors and like Jonathan, what's his name? John Blanche? No, is it Blanche? Yeah, I know it's Blanche, but I can't remember his first name. Like one of the guy who made Warhammer aesthetic Warhammer.
Mm.
John Blanche. So he's the one that's responsible for like this color palette in Warhammer, like the iconic 3rd edition look that kind of kicked off the grimdark of it all. Where is it? Here you go. Like this kind of look.
Ah.
Like, do you know the
stuff
one?
you see in all the books.
Yeah, like that
Yeah.
really like iconic kind of look where it's all like really strong yellows, blacks, whites, and browns, and then reds.
Mhm.
Sorry, guys, got distracted this morning. Hey, work is important.
Yeah, work is important.
Um,
It feeds your family and stuff.
yeah, like also like tans and like bone colors as well. And then yeah, that's like his main thing. Harsh yellows where you need it. There's also a really good one of a Tau in this form. Like it, like one of the Tau was like concepted in this art. I remember where I can't remember where it is. Oh yeah, here it is. Literally, John Blanche did the concept art for some of the Tau. And they look sick. All right, here it is. Like imagine that as my guys.
Ooh, that's pretty wild.
Pretty different, hey. And here's like some of the Fire Warrior. Here's the stealth suit actually. Here it is.
Oh,
Quite different, hey.
wicked.
But like the designs are all the same. It's just like it's crazy how much a color palette can do difference.
Oh yeah.
Here's Eldar art. Yeah. Eldari. Maybe I can't actually find his Eldar. Oh, maybe it's this one. Oh, I think this is Eldarish. It's Eldar-like. It's almost got like a Mongolian kind of inspiration to it.
Ooh,
I think that's what that is.
looks right.
Have to do a bit of cleanup on his skin, but the idea is there. I think it's rad.
Can I see?
Oh, I had it up on stream for a bit.
I just like the Eldari just left. Oh,
Well, the Eldari is the one I was
I
talking.
thought you were. Oh, that's what you were saying was rad.
Oh, sorry. No, yes, I have to. That's rad, and I have to do some cleanup on the skin. Was the next thing I was saying.
Oh, okay.
Which is
okay.
up now. Like, I mean, you can't really see it
Dude,
here, but I know
looks-
I've got some cleanup.
It still looks so cool.
Yeah, I mean, that's like the today is like the layout of the colors, right?
Yeah. Just like blocking everything out, getting it to like where you want it.
Yeah, it's like
Oh, this
that's the main
hair
palette.
is
Because
gonna
like he's
be-
he's shirtless, so that's mainly what we're gonna see today.
Mm-hmm.
Might do some more on TikTok at some point soon, because I got to do a couple more of those for this month. Hello, Turquoise. How you doing?
Hey, Turquoise.
I hope you like your dice. I saw those arrive yesterday.
Proof of life.
Sometimes you got a proof of life.
That's how I answer the phone when my husband calls me. I just be like, "Hello, wife," and I'm like, "I am alive."
Hello, proof of life. Proof of wife. It wife.
Proof of wife. I actually have one of those.
Proof of wife.
Yeah, it's called a marriage license.
Oh, yes. No, you are so right. That makes sense.
Sorry, dork alert.
I was like, wait, you have wife? You have second? What? You have another marriage wife?
I wish.
Yeah, they won't let you do that at the moment.
Boo.
I don't know if they will either. Like, legally, I remember my mate, like one of my mates who was like weirdly obsessed with how polyamory works, despite not being polyamorous, kept being like, I don't know, I just don't get it. I like, how would it work legally? And I'm like, well, Tom, my friend Tom, not Tom, not you in chat. This is a separate Tom, from back in the other city days. I was like, you don't are you poly, or are you intending to be poly? He's like, no, and I'm like, well, then you don't have to worry about it. You don't have to worry about the legalities of poly and or splitting possessions.
Why does it matter to you?
I think he was like thinking in the sense of like, I don't know, he was like pseudo conservative. I know his parents were. So it means that he's got like the mindset thinking of like, I don't know if I want my taxes to go there. I was like, your taxes are going to go to things that you just like far more than being confused about polyamory.
That's actually quite funny. So, my kiddo graduated last week.
Oh my god, how dust do you feel?
I don't feel too dust. Actually, surprisingly, not as dust as I thought. Considering
Twitch is not liking you this morning. Right here, we'll get hung up on the weirdest shit. Sorry, yes. Go on.
Blah, blah, blah. So, we had so this is a kiddo that is shared between two families, and one side of the family is very like Christian conservative, and then
Yeah.
we have our polycule.
Yes.
Now, my kiddo's dad knows.
Are they like MAGA Christian, or are they like just like?
I don't know. I don't really care to know.
True. I guess they're all kind of MAGA right now because they're all kind of like, you're with us or you're anything. You're with us or you're not conservative at the moment kind of vibe.
They're all just awful. So we were talking about how like we were gonna behave like that, we're not gonna act too out. We didn't want to create any drama on kiddo's big day. So we were like, okay, we're all gonna act appropriate. Nobody's gonna be kissing each other. And we realized that kiddo's dad knows that me and their mom are dating.
Yeah.
Like he knows that we're dating. And I completely spaced on that. And like I was like, oh hey, yeah, kiddo's dad, this is my husband.
Oh.
I saw Alex's eyes got wide because like that was the cover is I'm just kiddo's, I'm just the stepmom kind of thing going on.
Yeah, yeah.
And I hadn't realized until we left. And they were like, you said that you were married. And I was like, oops, we'll just let them parse that out later.
As in, how did they react? They were like, oh, okay.
There was a little bit of like a looking around, but I don't think too many of them caught it. It was just one of those like, ugh!
He slipped.
Little slip.
Hey, look. Cat's out of the bag or it's not, or they can deal with it. Either way, they can deal with it.
It was like, it was just one of those things where like we kept making jokes about like we should all kiss. Just all of us.
Do it.
But yeah, we have agreed that we'll wait until a kiddo is 18 before we let the weird out of the bag completely.
Yeah.
For the sake of family cohesion. But it was funny. But yeah, now my kids all graduated, going off to college.
Oh, fuck. Okay. Sturdy resin. It just popped. Did you hear it? It just popped out of the thing.
I did hear the pop, and it did scare the shit out of me.
Oh man, there's two like really like fragile pieces on this, and I just don't want them to. I just badly don't want them to break. There's like a really flimsy sword, and then the piece of rope that hangs off the top.
Yeah. I was like, I can't remember if I glued this because this like base is like wiggly a little bit, and I'm like, oh no, did I not secure this before I started painting?
Welcome back.
This hair. Welcome back. This hair is gonna be an absolute monster. Every time I flip it, I like realize I've forgotten a spot.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna be like this with these belts later.
I was like, this hair is so wild and multi-layered that it's like, ugh, everywhere I look is new spots. And I'm trying to just like whack it on because I put too much paint on my palette. I get nice. Granted, even though these paints have been sitting, I don't tend to use these colors very often. I'm surprised what like good coverage I'm getting with them.
Okay, so I'm gonna just for the sake of like me finish upping a bit more of it. I think I'm done with the leather for now. Just like for the front-facing photo, I think that's pretty good.
Yeah.
My progress shot. So I think I'm gonna go to my black.
Ooh. Oh gosh, we've got to redeem compliments.
You both are so damn cool. I'm so grateful to know you both bring so much light in our lives. Such a comfortable space, both. Oh, appreciate it. I like that you feel comfortable in our space. I want to make sure it feels that way for people. You know, put pride in the tags. I know there's like Pride Month stuff going on here as well, so we've got, you know, I already put it in our tags, but it now if people want to have it in there, they can. I think there's a carousel that will go in. I saw Elliot did like a Pride Month stream the other day as well. They were doing like a Mario Kart thing, but they got on front page for Pride. So there's like 5,000 people coming in and out of their thing.
That's so cool.
Yeah, that's good. It's good that Twitch is like, you know, they could do a lot better. However, they do a little bit towards it. Just they, you know, it's one of those like, wish they would do more in the Aussie community side. But they do throw people a solid every now and then. Elliot's works very hard in that aspect to like make sure people are heard and seen. Did you now drop yours?
Yes, I did.
Are you good?
Yes, I'm good. I caught it with my boobs.
I wish I had big old boobies to catch mine with.
No, you don't.
Why? Boobs are great.
Because you know how much shit I've lost down my boobs.
Yeah, fair enough.
It's like take your bra off and just stuff comes out.
I have not had that problem.
Yeah, well, it's.
I have the problem of I find things that I'm like, when did I put this here?
Yeah, it's like at Renaissance festivals, especially, or like anytime I wear a corset.
Yeah.
It's like, you know, I don't have pockets, so just shove stuff in my boobs.
Yeah.
So it's like you get out to the parking lot and you're like pulling like pennies.
It's like another pocket.
Cool rocks.
You know, girls don't get pants pockets apparently, so you get boob pocket.
Yeah, boob pocket.
You got two pockets, one on either side.
Yeah, well, no, it's just like one big one right in the middle.
Oh, okay. You're not talking like you could put him in the cup as well. That's third pocket.
You could go over to the side a little bit, but like the easiest one is straight down.
And whack myself in the head with my.
I did see that. Oh my god! I thought of you while I was away, by the way.
So speaking of hitting yourself.
So I make this I make buffalo wing dip for like family get-togethers.
Yeah.
It's like a family recipe. It's awesome.
Sounds awesome.
I am making I'm making this it's like buffalo wing dip for the family when D&D comes around, because like there's gonna be a ton of people at my house, so I'm having like making pulled pork and shit. So I open, or like it's got hot sauce in it. So I take this like I use a bunch of hot sauce from like a bottle I had left over.
Like Frank's or something.
And then yeah, it actually is Frank's.
Frank's is the best way to make buffalo.
But Jerk, I will send you the recipe. It is spectacular, and it's a New York. It's like a New York thing. So it is like I like to make it here in Virginia because people are like, what?
Yeah.
Anywho, so I used Frank's hot sauce, and I couldn't get. You need to put 2 cups in, and I didn't have enough for 2 cups. So
see you later, turquoise. Thanks for stopping in.
See ya.
You need 2 cups, and you open it.
So I opened the second bottle that I had just bought that day. I like pulled a little plastic off it, and I go to shake it because it says shake before use.
I know what you're about to do.
I shake it,
Speaking
and
of
the
what
top
you just
comes
did, yeah.
full off. So I splatter hot sauce all over my kitchen.
So you did what I did on that charity game?
Yes.
Yeah.
And this is why you don't want boobs, went all the way down my cleavage.
Oh no.
And I was like, no, my new bra. I got fucking hot sauce all over my brand new bra. It was a mess. And I'm like, I feel like Matt is laughing at me somewhere from the ether.
Yes, I would like to project that backwards in time. I do like that.
I do it was like, I wish that it had been something that you could have, like, seen because it was quite the scene. And of course, everyone is taking their, like, midday siesta except for Gnome.
Except for
Gnome is sitting at my kitchen table doing his journaling stuff, and he looks over and he goes, "Are you okay?"
he's
And I'm just
covered in
like,
like hot sauce.
I need you to help me because my hands are covered, my chest is covered. There's like hot sauce in the litter box.
Oh my god.
I did I did get the hot sauce out of my bra though.
Excellent.
It
Well,
was
that's a good
saved.
start.
It does faintly smell like Frank's hot sauce,
It
but
sounds like a different kind of spices in that sauce now.
it was just like, and luckily I had enough to make the rest of the dip. But I have now learned a critical lesson. Just because there's a safety seal on hot sauce, you should really make sure that the top
Yeah,
is screwed all the
you
way
really
on
should.
before you shake it.
You really should.
I thought you would appreciate that story.
Really do. It's quite hilarious.
I'm still bummed that I was looking down during that, so I didn't get to see it. I had to watch the clips.
Oh, I mean,
Because everybody started laughing, and I was like, what just happened? I was totally unaware. I was also really nervous during that stream, so.
oh, it's alright. Was that the Faerun, the Califaerun?
No, that was the potion shop one with all the chaotic potions.
Oh, yeah.
That was by the time we got to Hotel Califaerun, I was a veteran. The the potions one was the first time I'd ever
Yeah.
DM'd on stream.
Yes, I remember that. I couldn't remember if it was
I was
Faerun or not.
No, Faerun was the last one I did that season, and it was excellent. I need to revisit that. I wanna tool the, like, different endings to that and kind of better base them on my favorite horror movies.
Yeah, I was about to say, like, we were never going to make it through that thing fully in R1.
Oh, no, no, no. The whole point is when you get to the second floor, it's like you choose a room to go into, and that is like it's very have you seen Cabin in the
Oh, I
Woods?
love Cabin in the Woods. Yeah, yeah.
It's very much like that. It's like you choose what you end up having to fight at the end.
Oh, yeah, the modular of it. Yeah, that's cool. Very Strahd-like.
Yeah. Which was appropriate because it was Murder House.
Yes.
Mahal? Mahal
Mao.
Catsby?
Meow. Already nearly 1. I will have to go on time today because I got to go pick up Jess's car and then I need to go drop some poopy at the vet for Boulder.
It's all good. Balder doing okay?
Yeah, he had a checkup last week and they were like, "Oh yeah, he's looking really good. We just want to check him for, you know, he's got bearded dragons have parasites in them, but they get when they quote unquote have parasites, it's because they get out of balance rather than that they have them at all." Hey, Mazinga, how you doing? Good to see you as well.
Hello.
Welcome back. But yeah, so I'm just gonna go. I've already paid for it, so I'm just gonna go drop it in, and then I need to do that and then come home. And I'm not working tonight anymore. The game changed to tomorrow, so I get a nice little night off. So if Jess was pretty worn out yesterday. I think she's got like some exhaustion, or she might, you know, I'm hoping she's not getting sick. Want to hang out. But I do want to watch the end of Survivor.
Oh, I thought I had mixed enough paint, and I definitely didn't.
Also think I have some Lego arriving today, so it could be a build Lego evening.
Ooh.
I know. It's all coming up Matt House today.
Oh, that's too much. Um, I Oh, yeah, I already said that. Never mind. Oh my goodness, Catsby. Cat jumping.
I just was doing another mini painting panel at PAX, and I was like, here's an idea for the panel. How to keep your brushes good. One of them was like buy new brushes every 3 months, and I was like, oh,
Oh.
I don't want to buy Artist Opus brushes that often. I don't even have a normal set of Artist Opus brushes, because I'm terrified to get them and ruin them, and they're very, very expensive. So I buy the $10 brushes from my hobby store and use those forever. Like
Yeah, I think I've gotten to the point where I'm only buying the really tiny specialty brushes.
I think that's where I would be. I think I would get I like one day I know I want a special set, but I think I want a special set of like only used when doing like incredibly detail work.
Mhm.
And then I stick with my regular synthetic ones because I use synthetic over the sable hairs 90% of the time.
Oh yeah.
Just because they last. They can withstand me doing like rougher stuff longer.
Mhm.
Thank you, Mazinga. How you doing anyway? What's going on with you?
Yeah.
But yeah, they were like, how long do your brushes last? I was like, well, I'm using brush soap, so some of my workhorse is like 5 years.
Yeah. Like I haven't had to buy a Psycho in at least a year and a half. And that's my like teeny tiny, my girlfriend calls it my eyelash brush because it looks like it's made out of eyelashes. Because it's so tiny.
They must mean like super sharp brushes, because I think I definitely do know that super sharps don't last as long.
Oh yeah. But it's like I've also heard like other pro painters be like, look, don't shell out for super expensive sable hairs or
That's why I'm
like
like,
natural hair because like they're so like you buy these like fancy brushes and then like you could get a brush that is just as wonky as like a synthetic because hair is unpredictable.
and also like, yeah, I can buy a new synthetic for $10 versus like the investment of a really nice one, and like me buying that $10 brush to keep a sharp one a few times is still probably gonna be cheaper than the Opus.
Mhm.
You know, this is talking
Yeah,
about like
I
if you were to go for the quote unquote traditional one for the premium side.
mhm.
I don't mind sable hair
Yeah, like
ones either. Like we have some good workhorse sable ones in Australia. We just, you know, they do also get ratty after a bit. But we can
oh
get like
yeah.
5 to 10 for $50 rather than. Oh, Mizinga's going to Origins, by the way, Leia.
What?
They just got in from running
Mazinga?
D&D at a local store.
Oh my gosh. Oh wait, Mazinga. Hi. Sorry, I had like a total moment. Hi, yes, I know that they're going to Origins because we're going. Well, we're not going together, but like we're going.
You're gonna see
Like
each other.
we're gonna be there together. You're gonna see each other. Yeah,
I was like,
we're very excited.
Origin? Are they going with you? Almost. I didn't want to assume.
Sorta. No, we're gonna be at Origins. To be freaking awesome. I have to coordinate with a player of mine who's in my Odyssey game, who said that they wanted to come to Origins. I have to double check to see if they actually are coming. I know it was like one of those like I want to go. I have to see if they are going
Yeah.
and get their schedule because be like, I want to see you. Also, like I'm thinking, do I want to get this model done before then? Because this is not their character, but the person's girlfriend plays this character.
I mean, don't stress yourself out, but it'd be cool.
No. It's definitely like it would be cool, but I still have to read all of my stuff for Origins. It's actually sitting next to my desk. I'm gonna read my modules tomorrow.
It's this
I am a
weekend,
good
right?
little DM. No, it's next weekend.
Yeah, be good.
Thank
Do
heavens.
the work you're supposed to do.
I'm supposed to. Oh, I leave it to the last moment so it's nice and fresh in my brain for when I get there.
It also sounds like a good way to also stress you out.
I'm not stressed. Who's stressed? I don't know who's stressed.
I don't believe you.
Well, I didn't ask for your fucking opinion.
It's not an opinion. It sounds like I'm stating a fact.
I don't like how judgy you're being right now. Let me be irresponsible. What? I'll get it done.
Mm-hmm.
Look, you wanna know what? I had to finish my book, or else I would obsess about it while I was gone. So now I'm not obsessing about hot mermen, okay? So I finished reading my book and now I'll go read the stuff that I'm gonna. And besides, Mazinga said he'll help me if I'm confused by something. He knows stuff.
Yeah, but now you're... I don't know. I just feel like...
What? I work best under pressure.
I know. You know why I know that?
Because you work well under pressure.
Yeah, because our brains are fucked.
My brain
Is fucked.
is fucked.
You know how I know that? Because I need stimulants to make me actually do my laundry.
Oh, I have to do laundry.
Mm-hmm. I have to do mine before I go to Sydney because Melbourne's cold and it won't dry quickly anymore.
I have to buy new shorts, which I'm not excited about. Because I have a non-family friendly tattoo on my thigh now.
Oh, yeah? Oh, yeah,
Pretty
you told me about this one.
I'm gonna have to cover it up. And I'm like, oh no, all my shorts and skirts are too short.
Yeah, he looks great.
Dressed like a whore! I need to go check my dryer. You should do that.
Does everybody's check that when we finish stream, it's your time to go check the dryer? Doesn't matter what time of night it is for you. You go check your dryers.
Everyone go check your dryers.
Even if there's nothing in it, go check your dryers. In solidarity with the people who need to check their dryers.
It's like body doubling, but it's dryers.
Dryer doubling.
Dryer doubling. All right, I'm pretty sure I've given this hair 2 coats. I think I've gotten it all. It's so hard to tell with all the little creases and corners. This hair is gonna be a love-hate relationship. I'm calling it now.
Yeah?
I like look at it. It's like a creature of its own.
Yeah, it's flowing. It's nice.
It's gonna look so cool once it's all highlighted and stuff. Oh, see? Missed a spot. Oh, there's another spot I missed.
See? See, but Jerk says they need to go check their dryer.
That's what I read.
Vindicated.
I read that a second ago.
Vindicated.
Thank you, Matt, for scolding me and helping me remember. Look, us ADHDers, we gotta stay on top of one another.
Mm-hmm.
You take that any way you want.
You should go in the pile.
I actually, funnily enough, well, I guess it's not funny, but I have like 2 laundry baskets of clean laundry.
Thank you for finishing that sentence.
No, I just have 2 loads.
What did you do with them?
Wouldn't you like to know?
Yes, that's why I asked.
There's
2 loads in the pile.
Front of my they're sitting in front of my dresser. I'm supposed to fold them, but I just haven't. There's been people at my house, and I am a good hostess. Actually, my mother made me neurotic, so I when I host, I become another person.
Do you need anything? You all good? Everybody happy?
Yeah, that's exactly what I did.
Yeah, I do that on film sets. Well, actually, I do that on film sets when I have a moment spare. Because if I'm in the thing, then I feel like I don't see anybody by comparison.
I turn into like, I don't know, I just turn into like a crazed woman. Everybody has to be taken care of over my own health. There's the fact that people will notice if the house isn't immaculate. Oh my god, I have to like keep myself from getting that neurotic because I absolutely am guilty of like that frame of mind. And it's mostly because my mom is like a hyper busybody, like everything needs to be immaculately clean. And like she would tell my sister and I to clean shit, and if it wasn't done to her standards, we had to do it again. So it's like
boy.
I have to be like my husband has to stop me when I'm like, I have to clean the baseboards, and Alex is like, you don't have to clean the baseboards.
No, that's what I call trauma response.
Yep. Oh, I think I made her hair too orange. Now that I'm looking at my reference photo,
Shade it
it
down.
looks a little bit more. Like, I wonder if
Don't
I hit
repaint it.
with...
Shade it down.
No. I'm not gonna repaint it. Absolutely fucking not. I'm wondering if I hit it with like a Reckland shade.
A flesh shade? Would you need it to be more brown or?
I need it to be more red.
Reichland's like, yeah, that fleshy-ish.
Oh, God.
Envy's gonna come to your house and say these baseboards are really dusty, no matter how much you've cleaned it.
Envy lives in Australia, right? I don't have to worry about it popping by my house.
I'm not telling you anymore.
Envy, don't you dare.
Just to keep you on your toes.
It's like, that would make me cry. I'd just go cry. Like,
don't worry, Envy, I'll dox layer for you as well, so you can show up unannounced.
Don't come here. Don't. I'm too close to DC.
Don't come.
It's a bloodbath. Yeah, don't come. Sorry, I it's so used to saying that on weekends.
You can come now.
Kool-Aid. Just walk in there with pockets of dirt sprinkling those baseboards. Oh, I hate crumblies. Oh, I have to like sweep so often because I hate the feeling of crumblies on my feet.
All right. I wanted to get this crab done before we stopped, and I feel happy that I did. It's like not done, but like I wanted the pop of the crab on the hat. So that's
Yeah. Oh, I love it. I love it. Yes, 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 yes.
Yeah, there he is.
I don't feel like that changed anything.
Yeah, so that's probably the photo angle there. Yeah, there it is. It looks sick.
Oh, that's so good.
That's a good work in progress. I like that.
Yes. You wanna know what? I think it's fine. I think it's fine.
All right. I'm gonna start a raid. Because I gotta get out of here shortly.
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-bop,
Bop.
bop.
All right. We can go see Elliot or Clementine or...
Ooh.
I can see that Clem is doing their partner push still, so we could go support them in that. Oh, they're only starting soon. Oh, they literally just started. Okay, that works great. Okay, so, God, when are we streaming next?
2 weeks from now?
Yeah, so we'll be doing hobby in like
The
2 weeks. And then, gosh, when's the next one? The next stream will maybe be, won't be one tonight. There will be maybe a stream on Monday with the Barovia cast, depending on what we want to do. And then there'll be one more stream before I go to Sydney with Jess on Tuesday night. So we might play some more Ratatan, or Jess might play some Project Miku. We're on a rhythm game kick right now, so we'll see how we go with that. Otherwise, next Painty will be with me and Leia on the 26th and 2 Thursdays. Maybe with a Pats, a surprise Pats as well. And then, if you see me on TikTok, I'll announce it in the Discord. So that's where we'll be. But for now, I think we're going to get over there.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
Oh, I should show off what I'm doing.
oh yeah. We'll post as always. We'll post in the Discord with our stuff. But
Yes.
I'm really happy with the start of this. So come on, body
Same.
focus. There it goes. There he is with a little crab on top. Wait, what?
Oh, I love that.
The raid didn't trigger properly. All right, well we gotta wait longer now.
Oh no, you have to hang out with us for a little bit longer.
Oh no!
Oh no! Oh no!
What? Keep saying invalid user. Oh, because the slash keeps buggering up. Anyway, thank you everybody for joining us. I hope you have a good time. My gosh, I think we're good at this.
No, we haven't been doing this for what, 4 years now?
No, I don't know what you mean.
No.
Oh no.
No. I'm trying to perfect my my Australian no.
Yeah, you say
oh no.
no.
Oh no.